audience, my husband, my daughter, and my granddaughter. So in 1995, our former First Lady, Hillary Clinton, she gave a speech at the Women's Conference in Beijing, China. This speech was called "The Women's Rights Are Human Rights." The main objective of this rhetorical speech was to acknowledge and promote the rights of all women across the globe. Women's rights are human rights, and human rights are women's rights. A phrase that she declared at the conference and insisted that all women should embrace these words and believe that they are human beings and deserve equality. Her influential speech enforcing women to know their worth and demand equality was delivered with ethos, pathos, and logos mode. So Hillary Clinton gains the trust of her audience members using the ethical appeal, which is the ethos mode. Clinton provides her audience years of experience in this particular sensitive subject. Hillary Clinton states in her speech, and I quote, "Over the past 25 years, I have worked persistently on issues relating to women, children, and families. Over the past 2.5 years, I've had the opportunity to learn more about the challenges facing women in my own country and around the world." She is clearly stating specific details on her time spent on the topic of interest. She goes on to say, and I quote, I have met leading women in my own hemisphere who are working every day to promote literacy and health care for children in their countries." And she also states, "I have met women in India and Bangladesh taking out small loans to buy milk cows or rickshaws or threads in order to create a livelihood for women and their families." By stating all this only provides further evidence of ethical credibility. Clinton lets the audience know that she has not only researched the topic, but she has been face-to-face with women who are going through these hard times. This shows her dedication, her compassion on women's rights. Hillary Clinton provides her knowledge and experience to her audience by sharing example after example that only strengthens her ethical appeal to the speech. Hillary Clinton's political influence is also a notable technique that she uses in order to persuade her audience to comprehend the message she's relaying. Providing this level of authority, it only heightens the relevance of the importance of the message. And by doing so, the audience is able to engage in their active listening skills and really absorb the objective of the speech. So Hillary Clinton, also uses the pathos in her speech. She's consistently painting a brutal picture of what women, not just in our own country, but women across the world are going through on a continuous basis. By doing so, she is relaying a message on an emotional level. By stating and repeating, and I quote, "It is a violation of human rights when young girls are brutalized by the painful and degrading practices of genital mutilation. It is a violation of human rights when individual women are raped in their own communities and when thousands of women are subjected to rape as a tactic or prize of war." Hillary Clinton relays this information to let the audience take notice that these are women just like she is, and just like many of her audience members are, that these women are actually going through this. And it is time that we stand up for our rights. She uses this technique so the audience can understand that this is real and it's happening to women like us all around the world. Finally, Hillary Clinton uses the logos in her speech by using phrases that she repeats over and over again. By doing so, the audience focuses on the importance of her words in order to highlight the relevance of her speech. She stated, human rights are women's rights, and women's rights are human rights." This was extremely captivating, and every time she would repeat the phrase, her tone became stronger and much more stern. This only made her stance on women's rights extremely admirable. So Hillary Clinton, she delivered a powerful, emotional, and very persuasive speech at the Women's Conference in Beijing. She was extremely successful in helping bring awareness to the world and the importance of all women's rights. Clinton's goal was to let women across the world understand that we as women need to stand united in order to make a difference. As Hillary Clinton stated in her speech, we come together in fields and in factories, in village markets and in supermarkets, whether we are in our living room or in the boardroom, whether we are playing with our children in the park or washing our clothes in the river. However different we may appear, there is far more that unites us than divides us. We share a common future. Thank you.